Greetings, weary travelers. Welcome to my dining room. Don't worry, we'll get to the beach soon, but first thing we have to do this Saturday morning is make a dress, or maybe 3, to wear to the beach. Using just this pattern, let's see what we can come up with. I'm thinking of making 2 for me and 1 for my sister, and it's been a minute since I have used this pattern, and I kind of had a tendency to lose pieces. I know I want 1 long and 1 short one, so I will stick with this pattern. Here is the fabric for the dress. As you can tell, it won't stop moving. So I get that pinned with the design of the fabric, kind of just going whichever way. I cut the fullness that I want. The skirt panels are just rectangles, so I make them as long as I want. If I want to make them really big, then I get more volume. But pinning this fabric actually was not that bad as I thought it would be, and it was actually kind of coming. And I get the bodice front and the back pinned and sewn after putting the bias tape around the neck. After sewing 2 loose parallel lines, I am able to take the top thread and pull that so it's able to scrunch the 2 skirt panels. And then I attach it to the bodice piece, which also wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Then I get to sew on this adorable button so I can try it on. And after throwing it on, I almost debated stopping there because it looks so cute as a shirt. But alas, the point of me doing this is so that I don't have to wear pants. Break time with lightsabers. Soon I will be the most dangerous foe the world has ever faced. But for now, I flail an expensive light sword. Enjoy. Alright, day 2, we start on my sister's dress. Now she is considerably smaller than me, so we have to trace out her size, which still somehow ended up being too big for her. I don't know how it all works. Sewing is hard. She wanted hers to be simple and summery, so I picked out this turquoise because this color looks great on her, and so I pinned all the pattern pieces that are supposedly her size. Cut them, marked them, and I did have to hand sew the straight line for the scrunch, but it still ended up being really cute in my opinion. On hers, I actually remembered to put it in pockets because she is diabetic, so she needs a spot for her insulin cord. So I put a hole in each pocket, one at the top and one at the bottom. On both pockets, so she can wear her pump on either her leg or her arm on whichever side of her body. Then I added this cute little ribbon just to give it a little pizzazz. It was looking a little plain. And then I added the final touch. Dress 3 almost done, so of course I am going to take my sweet little time setting up and ignore all the packing I have to do, and the prepping and the cleaning, so I can come home to a nice clean apartment. I light my favorite candle finally and get started. Good morning! This one's going to be a bit fancier than the others, just to show that you can kind of do whatever you want with these patterns. They're just giving you a base. Oh, ignore me trying to type my difficulties in the cosmic Google. This one is much like the last two, base-wise, of course, but adding more lace, and there's going to be 2 different types of fabric, and just adding more wherever I want, because I'm making this up as I go along. And with these patterns, you can really just add what you want. You can add more lace. The sleeves can be bishop sleeves instead of bell sleeves. The possibilities are infinite. Here's the bodice and sleeves done. This is where I should have tried it on, but I did just end up having to add a little bit on the sides. And of course, adding just a little bit more lace before we move on to the reveal. Enjoy. Thank you all for watching. I just really wanted to show you that patterns are just a guideline and you can do whatever you want. Stay tuned for more content though. I will be releasing a lot more videos very soon. And thank you again for sticking around this far, and I will see you in my next video.